Way through the Tennessee legislature is aimed at expanding Tennessee's Safety and Homeland Security Department.
Well, it passed the Senate Government Operations Committee today, and Local 3's Grace Kramer joins us in the studio to explain. Now, Grace, doesn't Tennessee already have a Homeland Security Department?
The volunteer state already does have an existing department. It was created by former Governor Phil Bredesen back in the early 2000s, all under an executive order. Now, the bill's co-sponsor, Republican Senator Kerry Roberts, says the purpose of this legislation is to, quote, codify it into state law. Roberts explained there are security officers in all 95 counties across the state. The department works to crack down on terrorist attacks and investigates threats. Lawmakers expanded the department's role in 2023 to look into school threats and threats directed at elected officials. Now, under the current order, an application process is in place to appoint peace officers to the department. However, this new proposal would get rid of that provision and directly allow the commissioner to appoint officers. The Deputy Commissioner of Tennessee's Homeland Security Department, Greg Mays, was asked directly today if this proposed bill would expand their surveillance powers. Take a listen.
What is it that why do we need this legislation if you're already doing it? I guess I'm trying to understand why now we are now creating a new agency, but you've already been operating in this way.
We were given police powers, but then there was some language in the executive order that referenced terrorism, and there were the district attorneys that said, well, can you only investigate in terrorism, or can you investigate a threat to a school or a threat to another person, a threat to an elected official? The best way to firmly establish who we are and what we can do and what our guardrails are, what our limits are, is through legislative action.
Now, that bill passed the committee 6-2 earlier this morning. Senator Charlene Oliver as well as Sarah Kyle voted no. It now goes to the Transportation Committee for further votes. Cindy.